little bit of a glare. Here, I got a step stool because I am short. But this is a brand new coffee maker. It is Hamilton Beach. Yes, I'm wearing all black in case you were wondering. We've got this thing going on in our area, and it's blackout day basically. So all black. Now I do have a purple pink hair tie, but I mean it'll be okay. So I've got my coffee maker over here. It's set for 11:30 because I already drank a pot of coffee, so I got a 1 cup, and then I'll eat or drink another cup or a pot, whatever I feel like the rest of the day. But I make sure I have a pot in the morning and then a cup at lunchtime. I do not drink a whole pot in the mornings. I fill it up to about 8, and that's shared between me and my husband. So that's that. And then I have my house phone right here in case I get a phone call while I'm doing this video. So on with the video. I have this little cleaning caddy, which if you've been on my channel, I got this from Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. This is actually a bath caddy, or shower caddy, whatever you want to call it. But I use it for cleaning supplies because it just works really perfect, and it's really cute and little. And I don't have to keep going back and forth between here and my cleaning closet, and I just love this. So first thing I have to do is wash dishes. So I'm going to show you. I only have 3 dishes in here to wash. And then I got to put these away. This is from breakfast, and then I had a spoon for my coffee and a fork and a plate. And that's all I have to wash because I've already washed everything else. So I just got to put everything away, wash these up. They're going to air dry on this little towel that I have over here. And then we'll get started actually cleaning in here. And since this is a little bowl or a little thing, I don't have to do a full sink full of water because that's wasteful. So this sets on my countertop. So I'm going to put this over here because I have to clean my countertop. So we need, and I open up all the cabinets that I know I have to get into. This way I'm not going back and forth. And then I can close it when I get done. And then, okay. And this one goes over here. Okay. So I have everything really neat and organized in the house. Some of this stuff is still really wet, but that's okay. I'd rather be wet and clean than dry and dirty. And typically I would grab everything that goes in one spot from over here, but I didn't organize it like that when I was cleaning. So now I'm having to go around. Right now, as you can see, all that's left over here is a top, and it goes in here. Well, that's it. Now I'm just gonna wash these dishes up, and this is a clean wash rag. And we're just gonna go ahead and make sure this water is gonna be warming up, and then I'm gonna clean the sink afterwards. Oh, I always put my hair up when I do dishes, just because clean dishes I don't want my hair on, and when everything is wet, it's more likely for my hair to stick to it. I'm gonna wash my hands first. I was serious about only having 3 dishes in here that I have to wash. We're going to wring this rag out. When you wring it out, you can use the rag for the full day, unless you have like a whole sink full of dishes, and then I will change the rag out. But just make sure all the soap is out of here. Opening it up and checking it, make sure there's no food stuck to it. I've got 2 of these. I'll show you what this one. Let me rinse it off. Alright. So these I got from the Dollar Tree. I got 2 of them. This one's black and the other one is gray. But I just set this in the bottom of the sink if I'm just rinsing the dishes off or washing them without a sink full. If I have a sink full, I'll use this strainer and stopper. But these work really well for stopping the food from going down, and then I don't have to worry about my sink getting clogged all the time. So I just cleaned this one. Just need to go dump this out. And rinse it off. I'm just going to set that right there because I'm not going to have any more dishes in here until tonight or until lunchtime, so I got to worry about anything. Now we're just going to dry our hands off. So I recently reorganized the kitchen. That's why I'm like still trying to figure out where everything is at. I'm just drying these dishes off really quick so I'm going to put them up and get them out of the way. This towel will get thrown in dirty clothes tonight. We use a towel for the full day instead of just leaving it there. Remove it out of the way so I can clean this countertop. So what I use for cleaning, I usually wear gloves when I clean, but I'm not going to right now. And again, I'm just going to leave my hair up for this. Leave that out to dry. Alright, so what I use to clean is a mixture that I mixed up. I just have 2 cleaning products in here. One is a cleaner and one's a disinfectant, and I mixed it up with a little essential oil, and it cleans really, really, really well. Let me go ahead and spray over here real quick. Ideally, you'd want it to sit for about a minute to 10 minutes, no longer than 30. So you can leave it spraying the stove as well. We're going to do a quick run through. And now I don't have to use this anymore. Now it's clean. And I disinfect the sink every single night. That's why I'm not doing it right now. Now I have these cute little cleaning rags. These are microfiber rags from Dollar Tree, and again, they're not the best quality, but they work for the purpose. And since the furniture polish I have, it has a yellow top, I used the green yellow one, and my Easy Clean that I made is blue, so I'm using the blue one. And then it's easy for me to tell which one I used for turns. We're going to turn y'all a little bit this way because I'm about to work over here. Just got to get right here around the microwave. Now I try to stick to the S pattern or Z pattern for all other cleaning except for the stove. It just doesn't work very well for the stove. I'm just going to flip this around because that side's getting to where it's not picking up. Now we're going to flip it completely around to where the side is completely dry and just dry everything off really well. That'll also pick up any leftover dirt that's left. Well, not dirt, but like food and stuff. And we're done. I'm just going to set this back. And I always fold it up like that, just so it's out of the way, and I just think it looks better. This, like I said, sits on the counter over here. I stack my dirty dishes up on it a lot of the time. It's supposed to be a glass cutting board, but I just don't like the sound of the knife hitting it, so we use it as a little decoration. And I just think it's really cute. So cleaning is all about making something your preference. If you don't like the way something looks, you're not gonna continue to clean like that. So I mean, find your thing. Now over here I have to use furniture polish, just because it is wood. So that's what I'm about to do, but I have to be careful not to get it in my coffee. So I'm gonna dust that off really quick. And I'll go back in a second and I will move the coffee pot over and I will do over there. But this, the grain runs this way versus that way. So instead of me going like this on it, I'm going up and down because that's the way of the grain, and you don't want to polish furniture against the grain. It just doesn't work. Alright. Now we're going to carefully move my coffee pot over, and I see where I spilt some water, so I'm just going to polish it over on this side. And the same thing, going with the grain, not against it. Just moving my cleaning caddy out the way. And then I just like this rag right here. This again is a mud on here. It blends in the kitchen because I have organized the kitchen with green. So it works really well. And move the phone out of the kitchen. And now that I think about it, I don't know if I labeled this clean my room with me or clean the house with me. So I'm just going to show you what the kitchen looks like after I pull this down. We have a really small kitchen too, so be aware of that. So this is the kitchen, and I do have a Coke box over there, and our step stool, that's a stain. All this are stains in the floor, by the way. Try to avoid getting that. We had a mess with the hot water heater, that's why the 2 panels are off and they're up there. We do have oil and vinegar right here, just because we don't have enough cabinet space for it. And here's the sink. It is clean. It's got some water in it, but it is clean. So it doesn't take long. I actually need to put another roll of paper towels up. But it doesn't take long. We're not doing a deep clean of anything. It was just a little run through. So, oh, and when I said I reorganized the kitchen with green, I was serious. Like, even my fridge is organized in green. So, I have a problem. I'm going to move this over one because it is now Wednesday. And I made this little magnet right here. It says God is in control. And yeah, it's cute and it's organized and it helps keep us in check with what we're doing each day. I can take my hair down now. My phone's gonna slide, so okay. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna finish cleaning the rest of the house. I do have to sweep and mop in the kitchen, but I'm not doing that right now. I always do everything else first, and I go back and sweep the whole house and then mop the whole house. This way I'm supposed to be, but the schedule that I had originally had down was not working. I'm the type of person, I can't focus in one room all day long, so I just do a little bit in every room. And then once a month, I have one day that I section to deep cleaning that room, but I still run through the rest of the house. That works best for me and my style of cleaning. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos of watching me clean and asking how I clean stuff, what stuff I use, how I make my DIY cleaner, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below what you would like to see or hear or know more about. One more thing, just to throw this out here. This cabinet, my husband and I and my father-in-law built. And then this bread box right here, my father-in-law built for me. So we like homemade stuff, and I think this is really cute. This is also organized with green. So I have a slight green addiction. This is actually pulled forward. There we go. So I have a slight green addiction, and all this is really organized. It's really laid out really well. I'm really good at organizing when I want to. The other thing, alright, I have, let's see if I can show you. Alright, so I'm going to pull these trays out really quick. So these are little cookie sheet, they lay in a cookie sheet pan, and stuff like drips underneath them. So if you're doing like chocolate covered pretzels, the pretzel won't stick to the pan because it'll be on here, so it's easier to lift up and stuff like that. It's just a cooling rack is what it is. But these work really well. You can bend these and use these for your spice cabinet. You just pry these little pieces down and do it that way. I did not do that because I have a spice rack little turner thing, and I like how it works, but these work great for that. They also work really well in drawers. If you have something that you just don't want to lay on the drawer for whatever reason, these work really well. You could put some poster tack from Dollar Tree. All of this came from Dollar Tree. Put some poster tack on the bottom of these, like on all four corners right here. Right there, there, and here. And set it down and push in the little grooves. There's a little groove right here. You just push right there. And it will stick to the drawer, and then you don't have to worry about it sliding. And it works really well. If you have something you can put on either side, you know, to help your stuff stay on it, you know, you can. I didn't have that problem because this fit perfectly in one of my drawers, and I don't have to worry about it, my stuff sitting on the drawer itself. The other thing I really like are the cookie sheets from Dollar Tree. They work really well for cooking, but I also like them in the drawers. I have this one. Where is this one at? Okay. So let's just show you where I have this one at. I have one right here. This is for the flat spatulas, and then I have my tongs right here. I have it in the store as well for spoons and ladles and this little thing. And then again on the bottom for stuff that we don't really use. And it just helps so the stuff's not sitting straight in. I have one of those cookie sheets right here. So my cutting boards are not sitting directly on it, and it's easier for me to grab them out versus trying to like scratch up against the cabinet. So it just works really well. And they're cheap and inexpensive, so you can try it out if you would like. I had an old one of these that was rusted really bad. I've had it for a couple of years. And I had spray painted it blue and was using it when I was babysitting. And I had magnets for the little girl to have like a chore chart, so she could move her magnets down when she was done with whatever chore that was there. But when I quit babysitting her, I was left with a spray painted blue cookie sheet. So what I did is I used my disinfectant spray and cleaned it really good. Used some Purple Power and Oxygen Orange and some more disinfectant. It took a lot of cleaning. It's still blue. I'm still using it. But I got it really clean and everything and really good disinfectant. Then I wash it like I do my normal dishes. And then I put it in my cabinet over here. And now I'm setting my Tupperware on it. I'm going to show you that. I'm really, really, really happy with how my kitchen has turned out. So it's got my Tupperware. Usually we have big trays back here, or big bowls, but it looks really well. And this is not, this is just from where it had rusted and the paint would not cover it. But it looks really well. This is just a random extra one that we had. So it's just sitting in front. And this will not move because I got poster tack underneath. So, and that's just random stuff down there. And that mat that's on there is stained, which is why I don't want a lot of our stuff sitting. But we don't use this down here, like, ever. So I like to be organized. If you like to be organized, let me know. And if you show me your area, I can show you how to organize it pretty much off of a glance. That's what I did in here. I looked and I was like, okay, I need about 5 or 6 baskets for my little pantry thing. I would post before and after pictures, but I'm not editing videos. When I started this channel, I said that I was going to do live videos only, no editing, no filtering or anything like that. So it's full live. The noise or the mess ups that you see in here, those are all real life and live, and there's no editing it out because it's live. Life is not edited, so why should we edit videos that are supposed to be about life? So I'm not editing them. So again, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this without me ranting or rambling on at the end, hit that subscribe button and comment down below. Quit rambling.
Um,